Hi. Today we are looking at a story which said our universe is less likely to collide with our neighbor, Andromeda galaxy. So previously, the Milky Way galaxy was expected to collide with the neighboring Andromeda galaxy in 5 billion years. But now, the prediction has gone for a toss. A new study published in Nature Astronomy earlier this month says there is only a 50% chance of this happening, even in the next 10 billion years. Till Savala, researcher at the University of Helsinki in Finland, and the lead author of the study told ThePrint, people have looked at the same problem before, but we have slightly newer data for all the different observables. 10 billion or even maybe 5 billion years is a timescale the human mind cannot comprehend easily, obviously. The Earth itself is predicted to die in approximately 1 billion years. So, the impact whether or not our Milky Way will collide with another galaxy may be inconsequential to humans. But Sudhanshu Barve, Associate Professor at the Indian Institute of Astrophysics in Bengaluru, said, it tells us that when you improve your technology, it in turn helps you to measure the distances. Then you can infer the orbital motion of these galaxies around each other. You should understand that Bave was not part of the study. So Savala's team, the lead author's team, sifted through a new set of data from the European Space Agency's GEA telescope. So GEA is a telescope which is designed to conduct a galactic census by measuring precisely the positions and velocities of the stars, which means that the speed and where the star it is in the universe really matter when it comes to understanding how well the galaxy are moving apart each other or moving towards each other. The researchers focused more on how Andromeda moves in a direction perpendicular to the Earth rather than considering its motion towards the Earth. Up until 2019, here is a story. Scientists had studied the interaction of Milky Way and two bodies closest to it, the Andromeda, followed by the Triangulum galaxy. In this study, Savala's team also considered a fourth galaxy, which is Large Magellanic Cloud. In this study, Savala's team also considered a fourth galaxy, Large Magellanic Cloud, to understand the combined effect of their interactions. According to Savala, the previous research had neglected the fourth galaxy interaction due to its negligible mass. New observations from the GEA telescope, however, show that the Large Magellanic Cloud is quite massive. A lot of uncertainties are expected while measuring the velocity and relative distances of galaxy masses. To account for this, the researchers ran many simulations, each with slightly different values. Say, for example, Andromeda's speed and the Milky Way's mass. After many trials, they found only a 50% chance for our galaxy to collide with its neighbor. So, Sudhanshu Barve again said that when you look at the statistics, if you have a smaller number of points, or we can call it as observations, your error on any prediction would be higher. But if you have larger number of points, your prediction would be slightly improved. You have more number of observations. In the full system, we found that the uncertainties in the present positions, motions, and masses of all galaxies leave room for drastically different outcomes and a probability of close to 50% that there will be no Milky Way Andromeda merger during the next 10 billion years, states the study paper. Although a possible collision with Andromeda is far beyond the time, the structure of the star groups in the galaxy can change once they merge. Some stars can be thrown out of the system, while some may go into the merged galaxy. Apart from the stars, there is a large amount of gas present in the galaxies, which can then basically lead to the formation of stars, and the galaxy will pass through various stages. Now, the Milky Way takes the shape of a spiral with beautiful spiral arms courtesy the large amount of material present in the form of gas that births stars. Once a collision happens, the stars and the gas settle. And Barway explained that then the merged galaxy becomes a very boring, featureless elliptical galaxy. Nonetheless, according to Savala, there is a motivation now to get even more precise measurements to understand how the galaxies will evolve. In the end of the story, Savala said, we also need more accurate models. This is something that he's working on now with a PhD student to create a more accurate cosmological model. Thanks for watching. Our story is available on our website as well. This is Ananda Padmanabhan, reporter for The Print, signing off. See you next time.